Imagine looking into a mirror and seeing the unmistakable reflection of the most famous entertainer to ever walk the earth. For Jaafar Jackson, that isn't some wild Hollywood sci-fi movie concept. It is his actual reality. When the very first official images of the upcoming biopic Michael leaked to the public, the internet collectively gasped. The sharp jawline, the intense stance, the eerie, identical energy. It wasn't just simple Hollywood makeup and good casting, it looked like straight-up magic. But who exactly is the man behind the iconic fedora? Beyond the blinding glare of the paparazzi cameras and the massive pressure of a global box office rollout, Jaafar is a fascinating, deeply private puzzle. He is a young man who inherited a legendary pop throne, but spent his entire life trying to find his own independent kingdom. Before we unlock the jaw-dropping secrets of how he pulled off this seemingly impossible transformation, do yourself a massive favor. If you are absolutely obsessed with deep dives into music royalty, Hollywood secrets, and pop culture history, hit that subscribe button right now and turn on all notifications. We are tracking Jaafar's incredible journey all the way to premiere night, and you definitely do not want to miss the exclusive backstage stories we have lined up. Trust me, your sub-feed will thank you later. Let's be real, growing up with the last name Jackson is both a golden ticket and a heavy gilded cage. Born to music icon Jermaine Jackson, Jaafar was dropped straight into a whirlwind of relentless media scrutiny, an incredibly complex blended family dynamic, and an overwhelming musical legacy. The pressure to sing, dance, and perform was practically coded directly into his DNA. But here is the twist that shocks most casual fans. Jaafar wanted absolutely nothing to do with the family business at first. While the entire world expected him to pick up a microphone, he chose to pick up a golf club. He spent his youth completely focused on the green, training intensely to become a professional golfer. Imagine the internal battle, trying to forge a completely independent identity while living under the permanent shadow of the king of pop. The sheer weight of public expectation was enough to crush anyone, and for years Jaafar kept his artistic voice completely hidden from the world. Then came the dramatic turning point that changed his destiny forever. The golf clubs were put away, a stunning debut music single dropped in 2019, and suddenly Hollywood came knocking with the ultimate terrifying challenge, portraying his late uncle, Michael Jackson. How on earth do you prepare to play a literal god of music? You don't just memorize lines and put on a sequined glove. Jaafar went completely dark. For one entire year, he disappeared into absolute secrecy, entering a grueling, borderline obsessive performance boot camp. He didn't just study public archival footage, he was granted exclusive, unprecedented access to Michael's deeply personal, private journals. He spent countless hours tracing his uncle's handwritten thoughts, trying to comprehend the vulnerable human being behind the massive global myth. Then came the intense physical training, mastering the gravity-defying choreography. We are talking about endless hours repeating the iconic moonwalk, perfecting the sharp, military precision snaps, and training his vocal cords to mirror Michael's distinct, soft speaking cadence. When he finally stepped onto the movie set in full wardrobe, eyewitnesses reported that longtime crew members who actually worked alongside Michael were openly brought to tears. The transformation wasn't just uncanny, it felt spiritual. He had cracked the code. But what happens when the director finally yells, "Cut!" and the heavy makeup comes off? That is where the real mystery of Jaafar Jackson begins. While his uncanny performance is currently thrusting him into the global stratosphere of fame, his day-to-day personal life remains locked behind a steel vault. He is fiercely, unapologetically private. In an era where every young celebrity desperately overshares their dating life on TikTok and Instagram, Jaafar's romantic relationships are completely off the grid. He deliberately chooses to let his artistic dedication do the talking. Instead of chasing cheap Hollywood clout or partying in VIP clubs, his inner circle is entirely family-oriented. He shares an incredibly tight, unbreakable bond with his father Jermaine, navigating the chaotic, hyper-famous Jackson family dynamics with a quiet, grounded maturity. Growing up in a massive dynasty can easily mess with your head, but industry insiders constantly praise Jaafar for being remarkably humble, quiet, and deeply focused. He isn't using this biopic as a cynical shortcut to fame. He treated it as a sacred duty to protect his family's honor. From the quiet fairways of private golf courses to the center stage of Hollywood's biggest cinematic gamble, Jaafar Jackson has officially proven he is far more than just a famous last name or a convenient mirror image. He is a dedicated artist who faced the ultimate family shadow and emerged as a powerhouse in his own right. Now, I want to hear from you. Do you think Jaafar is going to lock in an Oscar nomination for this performance? Drop your predictions in the comments below. Smash that like button if you enjoyed this deep dive, and share this with a fellow fan. Don't forget to subscribe for more exclusive entertainment breakdowns. See you in the next video.